nigger. Go back to your country. Go back to your country, nigger. We don't welcome black people. Black people should go. Go back to Africa. You look so fucking ugly with your dark skin color. Go back to Africa. 回到非洲去好吗？ Go back to your country. Nigger, 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 nigger. Do you eat watermelon? I'm going to send this to my boyfriend because he's white and he's your master.
Now, y'all, I'm conflicted. And let me tell y'all why. Because, look, I love a good beatdown. I love to see a video of a non-black person being racist and a black person beating them down because of it, right? Love that. You earned that, right? But I enjoyed this, too. This hit a different spot for me because it's like, we all know why non-black people do the stuff they do. We all know that they're trying to upset black people. They want us to be mad, all of that, right? So the fact that this black woman laughed in this Asian woman's face as she was sitting there using the N-word and trying to provoke her, right? I can't hold y'all, like, that tickled my spirit. It did. Y'all, maybe it depends on the situation. Maybe it depends on the situation, because a couple years ago, and if I can think of the title to that video, I'll put it up here, you know, so y'all can click on it and go and watch it, right? But there was an interaction that was recorded between a white woman and a black woman in the grocery store, right? So the white woman was talking her shit, right? And as she's walking away, then she says the N-word. And I'm not gonna hold you, in a situation like that, I feel like the correct response was to chase her down and beat her ass, as the black woman did, right? And it's crazy because, y'all, side note, the white woman, she had went outside to a black man, y'all, to a black man. It's crazy, but in the end, he let them black women whoop her ass, but it took him too long. I was like, you was in the way for way too long. That got me looking at you out the side of my eye. But that's beside the point, right? Now, in that situation, I don't think laughing would have sufficed, right? I don't think so. That woman needed a beat down. But something about this situation is just, it's a joke. Like, I guess again, it just depends on the situation. This was a joke. Like, now granted, I mean, she could use an ass whooping. I wouldn't be mad if the black woman in question whooped her ass because, like, I mean, you play stupid games and you win stupid prizes. You stupid ass bitch, right? But at the same time, the laugh, it definitely hits. It definitely hits. Now, black people, I will say this. However you choose to respond to racism, you are perfectly valid. Do not allow anybody to gaslight you into believing that you have to respond to racism in a particular way in order for your response to be valid or anything like that. Because, in fact, I just got into a conversation on Twitter, right? I don't even remember what I was responding to. But some clearly non-black person, right? Clearly, they were like, yeah, you don't respond to racism with racism. Now, of course, they were saying that because the victim of racism in this situation was a black person. You know, they're always gaslighting us and telling us we should just let them be racist instead of responding, you know, with that same energy, right? So when this person said, oh, you don't respond to racism with racism, I said, that's like somebody slapping you and then somebody telling you, oh, you don't respond to being slapped with slapping somebody back. You just let them slap you, right? So then this person was like, well, like, I mean, yeah, like slapping someone else doesn't solve the issue. It just creates more victims and frustration and anger and so and so and so. Okay, so like, what? Like, huh? So why not tell the person who slapped first, hey, you shouldn't slap people? Why would you tell the victim, oh, no, you don't get to slap them back because that'll just create more Are you out your fucking mind? Like, what? And I said to this person, okay, remember this dumbass stance that you taking when somebody breaks into your house at 3 o'clock in the morning, right? Remember this. And you cannot shoot them, right? You cannot defend your house or yourself from physical or sexual harm. They might be breaking in to rape you, rob you, whatever, right? You can't do nothing but stand there and let them because, well, otherwise, if you respond with violence, then that'll just create more victims and frustration and anger. Come on now. We all know that this is dumb as fuck, right? But again, y'all only use this line of logic with black people when y'all are being racist against us and y'all try to convince us that we should just let y'all, right? So, again, my point is, as a black person, however you decide to respond to racism, you are well within your rights. You are valid. If you slap the shit out of them, good for you. If you report them to HR, good for you. If you laugh in their face, good for you. Every reaction is valid. Now, of course, I have to point this out. Non-Americans online have an obsession with pretending that race and racism are American problems. Like, anytime black people complain about racism, non-Americans be in the comments, oh, wow, Americans are so hyper-focused on race, so and so and so. Meanwhile, we have a woman here who can barely speak English, right? And she managing to be racist against black people. So clearly, this is not an American woman. Clearly, right? She does not have any sort of American accent, right? And she is being racist. So I have to laugh, okay, for that reason alone, first of all, right? And then second of all, the way that you all constantly baby Asians when they're racist, right? So whenever these, these K-pop idols and stuff, I don't know if this woman is Korean, right? But I'm bringing up Asians in general, right? Whenever these K-pop idols and stuff use the N-word, or you see some Chinese game show where they're wearing blackface or something, the first thing y'all do is be in the comments talking about, oh, well, they don't know any better. They don't know any better. Your ass can't even speak English halfway, but you managed to know the slurs, though. Isn't that insane? Like, when you actually sit there and think about it, your ass can't barely string a sentence together in English, but you know how to be racist against black people in English, though. You know that's the first thing you learned. That's actually wild. I also have to laugh at all of this people of color unity crap. Like, I always correct y'all when y'all try to lump me in with people of color or BIPOCs or whatever. I correct y'all. I am not a people of color. I'm not a BIPOC. And before y'all comment talking about people of color just means non-white people, BIPOC means black and indigenous, so. Don't lump me in with any of you all, because this is the reality. We just saw something in this video. As non-white as this woman is, right? The first thing she did was be racist against a black person and call on white people as her backup against black people. This is the reality. And this system of white supremacy, it is everybody versus black people. It ain't everybody versus white people. No. Because as we see time and time again, these non-black people who are also non-white, like this woman, for example, is East Asian, right? Time and time again, they align themselves with white supremacy as best they can. Their ultimate goal is to climb the ranks of white supremacy. And how do you think they do that? Oh, well, we just saw an example of it in this video. They shit on black people and they tell white people, hey, look at me. Aren't I doing a good job? So how dare you lump me in with these people? How dare you? Now, of course, this is just one woman, so I'm going to get a lot of comments from people like, you can't generalize based off of just her actions. Okay, you know what? You're right. How about we pick 10 more women and 10 more men from wherever she's from? Matter of fact, forget about 10. Let's get us a real sample size. Let's pick like 1,000. That's a decent little sample size, right? And then let's pick 1,000 people from matter of fact, every country in Asia, okay? Let's get 1,000 people from every country in Europe. Let's get 1,000 people from every country everywhere to represent every non-black population. What trend do you all think that I'm going to find? Because if we're being honest with ourselves, then we can all acknowledge that we're going to find a serious trend of anti-blackness. So before you all come to the comments gaslighting, talking about, oh, it's just one woman, are we really about to act like this is not a very concerning behavior that occurs with a concerning number of your population? Because, like, why are we pretending that if that's what we pretending?